Time now is 6:45. It's now day 27 of the government shutdown, and it's difficult to see any deal coming together anytime soon. One of the biggest questions for our community here in southern Colorado revolves around the military. So let's go live to Scripps News Group national correspondent Joe St. George. And Joe, the big question is, will our troops get paid this week?
Well, according to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who made the rounds on the Sunday Public Affairs show, the answer is yes, there will be a paycheck at the end of this week for many members of the military. Now, there's still an ounce of skepticism within the armed forces until the money's in the checking account, but that's the expectation, due in part because of a donation from a billionaire who resides primarily in Wyoming, north of $100 million, to help make this payment. Now, there are question marks as to whether or not this donation is legal, but it appears to be moving through. The Pentagon saying that they've accepted this gift under their current gift acceptance policy. Again, good news there. Bad news is if this shutdown continues until mid-November, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the mid-November paycheck would not come. Essentially that they are exhausting all of their available resources here. Now, the big question is, will this shutdown continue? It certainly looks like it will continue this week. One reason is President Trump isn't even in Washington. He's on the other side of the world in Asia, and our reporting at the Scripps News Group has said repeatedly that Democrats and Republicans believe that the president's the one to move the needle to ultimately get a deal here. It's difficult to see him striking that deal while he's preparing to meet, let's say, with the president of China, Xi Jinping, later this week. So the shutdown continues. As for members of the military, good news. We'll end, though, on a little bad news, unfortunately. SNAP beneficiaries, those who rely on low-income food assistance programs, that is set to expire at the end of this month. It's a big question mark for 40 million plus families across the country as to how they're going to afford groceries next month, guys.
Joe St. George live in Washington, D.C. Thank you as always.